the marshes to help us navigate through there. Terrible navigator.
He says
Terrible
Meechin
shot.
with the missing left ear. That Meechin, and under my command.
Yes.
She is a guard of Daggerford. She was not on this expedition. Why was she out here at Crom's Hold? She was not in the expedition, as she... Was she? She was not here. I could have swore that I told the guard to stay at Daggerford. And then he goes over and yells out of the room. Another guard comes in, and then he asks the guard, was Meechin's patrol group stationed here at Crom's Hold for the dragon attack? And then that guard replies, no. Meechin and her guard is still back in Daggerford.
Can we confirm that she's actually still there?
There's no way that you can confirm that now. No, they would have to do a messenger. I mean, they just can't, pick up the cell phone and,
Why not?
Well,
it seems pretty important to send one.
Yeah, he should send a messenger and find out exactly where she is, because she may well have stolen the...
Yeah, he definitely... He tells the guard to send a courier immediately to Daggerford, and they need word back now.
I give
ASAP.
a complete description of what the person that we believe Meechin was to him, and see if that helps.
That sounds like Meechin. Meechin had no left ear.
This is a doppelganger.
Bum bum bum.
What's a doppelganger?
They can pretty much mimic a creature of their size or smaller perfectly.
There's other creatures that can do the same thing.
So it could be you.
True.
And I draw my sword.
It could be you. And you draw your flaming holy defender that you just took from Thoth the dragon.
Yeah.
It was mine. I just recovered it.
All right.
Oh god, this is the worst news that we've ever
Of course,
come across.
Yeah. So he as you set the altar up on the table, Estival looks at the hole. He opens up the actual altar. The Baroness is there as well, and she says the trap should have stopped them. There was a trap that was implemented within the altar that would basically shoot ice shards at the person or at the creature that was opening the altar.
Well, we know what to look for when we find her then, won't we? I say we all go, maybe, and try to hunt down...
Corbin, we don't have the lead.
I say we go check out the boat.
What?
The weather is starting to let up. As you notice that the weather is starting to become a little bit better, and Estival is starting to grow a little weary of the audience of the Baroness, and he tells you that first thing in the morning, the caravan will be heading back towards Daggerford, but there will be a small contingent of soldiers that are going to be staying back at Crom's just in case of the dragon tries to attack the hold again. But then he does ask you, what did your conversation entail with Thoth?
So I tell him that Thoth was surprised, and I tell him about what he said about the what were they, the dorks?
Yeah, the half-dwarf, half-orcs, the dorks.
Yeah, dork, yep. I tell him what he said about the dorks, and then I tell him about how when he said that he brought the altar back, that it was intact, and that had been done while it was in his hold, in his keep, and that we think that the person that we thought to be Meechin had done it.
And this person, this Meechin, she was with you the entire time?
She was with us until the night, the fight we had the night before we found the dragon's lair, and she disappeared on us. The night.
She disappeared during the fight. That's the last time we saw her.
That's the last time we saw her, and we tracked her.
We actually tracked her going into Thoth's lair. Footprints coming in, footprints coming out, out of the temple, but then we lost it from there.
He just scratches his. He says, "We need to find out if this was Meechin, my Meechin." He says,
Yes.
Oh yes, we do.
and yeah, the guard goes out, actually in a hurry, and then you can hear some commands being shouted down the hall, and then you can hear, because there are open windows, you can hear a horse gallop off pretty quickly. And he says, "Is there any other information that I need to know about?"
Well, we don't have to. You won't have to worry about any lizardmen attacks anymore. Their leader Veska we took care of her, and they actually have a new leader that we actually believe will be a much
You killed
better
Vefka?
leader. Yes.
You were literally able to get close to Vefka?
Oh yeah.
Not
in fact,
only got
I,
close, we slayed her.
yeah. In fact, I killed her myself.
I didn't necessarily get close to her, but my sword did.
Impressive indeed.
So they're under a new leadership that we believe will be a much peaceful one for both you and the rest of the remaining lizardmen, if there's any left.
New leadership? What do you mean?
I don't trust him.
So there was this old lizard priest there who actually despised her and wanted her out of there and just getting rid of, basically, and wanted to just take the whole lizardman leadership in a completely different and much more peaceful way with them.
And did
So
this old lizard have a name?
Riken.
Riken. Is Riken still alive?
I guess yes.
He was the leader of that tribe, and then Vefka overthrew him.
God damn it.
But now he is the leader again, and you let him live?
Yes, we did.
What
He
did I
helped.
call?
He helped us in our journey.
He just throws his hands
Spared
up and he
his
goes,
life.
"Unfucking believable." He says, "You let a lizardman live after they
Yes,
kill
they did.
humans."
I don't know what's wrong with these people.
He
Oh,
earned.
well.
He earned his life with his help.
Yeah, and if it means anything, it was all Barry's idea, so.
The lies! The lies!
Get down!
I would crush you like a bug.
Barry threatened to kill us if we harmed a hair on his head.
I draw my
Cabasaur,
sword.
thank you for the follow, sir.
Back the lies. I will not
Cabasaur,
tolerate you slandering
thank you for the
my
follow.
family name.
Somebody's watching a football game. What's the score?
It's a one-touchdown game.
What's the score, Barry? Who's winning?
22-29 Patriots.
All right. All right, so you guys are... he tells you that the contingency is going to head out back for Daggerford tomorrow, and you should probably get some sleep and get ready for the travel again tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna actually ask if the whole armament
Thanks for watching, Berlocki. Appreciate it.
thing that we were able
this
to
will
do,
be
basically
posted
get
later
refilled,
tonight.
You know, use
All
all the
of
weapons
them
that we
at one time,
would need.
so-
Is that if that's still in effect for us, basically?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
If I'm asking him if we could still, you know, rearm and all that kind of things here as well, because we were able to do that last time when we came back with the
Yeah.
dragon and.
Yeah, you can take your weapons down to the smiths and the quartermasters. They'll get your edges straightened. They'll get you set up. If you need any rations or anything like that, they'll get you all taken care of.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for a heavy crossbow.
Okay, while he does that, can I get the information on the chest and whatever else we picked up? Like what the ring do?
I told you already.
Yeah, I'll tell you real quick, dude.
He's watching that football game. That's why.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
The ring does protection from acid damage. Basically, if you're wearing it, you get hit by acid. It does half, and then if you roll a check, it might even do half of that.
All
So-
that hard
No,
work
no,
for
no,
people
no.
to
So
watch
it's-
football
If
games.
you don't have a save against acid, you take half damage with the ring on.
We'll
If you
Right.
do get a save and you pass, you
Right.
actually take no damage.
take
Right.
care of it later.
Right. So it's
We
a ring
already-
of protection acid. How
It's-
much is there? Gold, silver, what else is in the chest?
Hold on. We'll take care of this later. We've already done
Yeah.
it once.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
continue. So
Right.
you got to pay attention.
So, was I able to find a heavy crossbow then?
Yeah, you found a heavy crossbow.
Oh, yes.
You
Okay,
just had
perfect.
to give them your old one because they need
Okay,
that for the quartermaster here at the keep.
no problem, and I will rearm with the ammo too.
Okay. So
I was actually
everyone,
Now,
getting really low.
anyone else need anything?
I'm good.
I'd like to replenish my healing potion.
yeah, I can't remember how many I used exactly on my healing potions. I used one, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna get another one. Get me
I
back
didn't
up
use
to full.
any.
The potions they can't help you out with anymore. They're
Uh
the supply of potions are really thin. That's what the quartermaster tells you. But the potions that you had gotten before you trekked into the Lizard Marsh, those were actually from Estival himself.
All right.
And while they do that, can I enter into what there, Rosemary and Garlic? All right. So you guys basically have a great meal, a very hearty meal. And the next morning comes, you go to bed, get a good night's sleep, and the sun rises, and you can hear lots of people moving around outside. You can hear a lot of clanging and like boxes being thrown into wagons and wagons being unloaded. Orders being barked, and it looks like the caravan is fixing to head back to the town of Daggerford, and everyone is able to get into one of the carts, and the procession of wagons make the several-hour journey back to Daggerford. And the town welcomes them as you enter, the main gate of Daggerford. People are cheering and all this other stuff. And along the way, Istival tells you that Meechin was still in Daggerford, and it has been confirmed that she has been there the entire time, and her watch commander has verified this information to me. The messenger had come back in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, this is my set game. So
Alright, no more
I
new
only have
people
games of 4 people,
joining
so
on
I don't
quests that we
like
go
having
to.
more than 4. It's
Oh,
just too
God.
many people. But you're more than welcome to play in my Sunday one-shot games. Usually every couple weeks I like to do a viewer one-shot game, and I bring the viewers into the channel, and we play. So if you've never
Okay,
played,
guys.
if you have played, it doesn't matter. But
Well,
this game is
now I
already
guess
locked
we're
up.
gonna have
All
to
of my
figure
games
out
are.
who was acting as Meacham. Anybody have any brilliant ideas?
So as you get back into the town, and you guys kind of break off from the main force that that actually was there, that returned to Kroms, you sense that people are kind of looking at you and saying, "Oh, that's the party that slayed the dragon, and that's the party that slayed the Lizard King and the Lizard Queen and all this other stuff." So it seems like you guys are kind of rock stars now. So you guys head over to the tavern. You head over to the Lady Luck Tavern, and Estival's, invited you over to have a few ales with the rest of the guys, and the tavern is packed with sweaty people complaining about the heat and humidity. "I never thought I'd miss the rain," says the barmaid as she dispenses the drinks into your mugs. Suddenly, you hear a loud banging outside. When you peer out of the window, a dirt-stained window, mind you, very dirty dirt-stained window, which it doesn't really look like that window's been opened in years. You see 2 members of the town watch, a cheery halfling fellow and a stern human woman. The halfling exchanges pleasantries with a small crowd of people, while the woman nails a wanted poster into the wooden post on the wall. When she turns and faces you, you see that she is missing her left ear, and it is a familiar face. It is Meechin.
Is that
Grab her.
So you guys are still drinking inside the tavern. So when you guys heard this banging. So of course you went over to the window and just looked out, and there was a halfling and a human woman out there, and the halfling was kind of looked over at the window at you and smiled, and as the woman got done hammering against the wall on the wooden post, she turned towards you, and you saw that she was missing her left ear, and it looked exactly like Meechin that was out with you in the marsh.
Okay, well, I guess we go out there, yeah.
I can see her out the window, right?
Yeah, the whole party had saw her. So,
Okay,
and
I'm gonna cast the spell Hold on her.
oh, okay, you're gonna cast hold.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hold on her.
Okay, now what does hold actually do? What is involved with hold? You need to tell me because I'm not familiar with
Okay,
hold.
sure. It's action, one action range, 100 feet duration, cancellation up to 1 minute, or concentration up to 1 minute. Choose a living humanoid within range that you can see. The target must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Okay,
That's it.
let me get out my dice real quick. I wasn't expecting this, so I need to get my dice out. Hold on 1 second. Hold, please. Kind of weird
Guys, I just
because
wanted to make sure she didn't bolt and take off running on us or
seeing that
anything
the
stupid
the
like that.
actual information was
That's a good thing.
confirmed.
That's the normal guard one. That's not the one we're looking for. Someone that's been here the whole time.
It was confirmed that she was already still,
about
so he
that.
just attacked a guard, which is
He didn't want to take any chances.
not going to be good.
Yeah. I'm gonna check her.
Now you don't
I'm
want
gonna,
to take any chances.
and I'm gonna check her to make sure she doesn't have any cuts or any, like ice cuts on her as well, just to make sure.
Corbin's gonna check her out.
All right, she. So I guess you stepped outside, and then you chanted this as you stepped outside.
Yes.
Okay, she failed her saving throw, so she is held. She's held in place. She's sort of like looks like C-3PO standing there with a
And
hammer.
I'm
in
gonna
her
go.
hands.
I'm gonna go up to
And
her.
then the guard draws a sword and says, "What did you do, mage?"
I said, "You better back off, or I'm gonna do worse to you."
Estival pushes his way outside, and he grabs you and he goes, "Why did you attack the guard?" And he slams you up against the wall with brute force. And then he looks over and he sees that it's Meechin, and he says, "Did I not tell you that Meechin was here the entire time?" And he slams you up against the wall again. And this is actually jarring you pretty good. And you
And I'm
can tell that Estival is not happy about this.
gonna say, "Look here, Estival. I didn't hurt her at all. She'll be fine. I just want to check and make sure that this is Meacham."
This is Meechin. I can confirm that this is Meechin. I mean, what? You don't trust my word?
Well, you didn't tell me it was Meacham before I did it, did you?
I told you on the way, as you guys were in the caravan possession all the way back to the town. He had told you that he had got a messenger during the night.
Well,
That
maybe we need to tie a bow on her head or something so we know which Meacham is which. If I see a Meacham, I need to check it out and see if it's the Meacham that robbed us and took the thing. So I'm just being overly cautious. But I didn't harm her. She'll be fine. I can reverse the spell.
well, I suggest that you free her right now.
And I release the hold.
All right, she comes back to you and says, "What happened?" And then Estival asked her if she was in the marsh with the party, and she says, "No, sir. I've already been interrogated several times now, and I can assure you, I've been here the entire time." So, what say you, Mr. Wizard? And Estival's just really just kind of glaring at you like he wants to take your head off for attacking one of his guards.
I'll have to get over it.
Get over it. My
hand to the face. no, we got to. All right, so let's talk to her then. And I say, Meacham. And I explained to her basically what
Now you
happened.
want me to talk to you after you just, you know, casted some evil magic spell on me?
Does she even know that I casted a spell on her?
Well, of course, she was looking right at you as she
All right.
started hearing you, chant your whatever secret word that activated the spell.
All right, guys. I guess she might be a little angry with me right now, so maybe one of you needs to talk to her.
I'm just sitting back smoking a pipe.
Blowing dragons out the pipe.
Yep. Good show, buddy.
Well, as you guys are, out there, you can actually see a wanted poster up on the wall, and I'm going to let you guys see this poster. And and Estival, he basically, uh, ask just to make everything calm, and because he explains that the party had another Meechin, and she's in agreement. She goes, yes sir, but I've been here the whole time. And then she shows you that she has no wounds on her at all. And then her and the dwarf, they take off. And then Estival says, are you happy now? He says, now I hope you'll take my word for it next time.
I'm satisfied. Yes.
All right, so as you look on the wall, you see a wanted poster. And it says, wanted, Darwa Boo Boo Doll, Dalian, for the involvement in the Lord Floshin estate crime. And there is a 1,000 gold reward for the capture of Darwa Boo Boo Doll alive. Not dead, but alive. And then there was a little reading under the actual poster itself, and it says, last seen with the recently deceased Arvik Zaltos, which Arvik Zaltos is the guy that was hung, that had his eyes stitched shut and his mouth stitched shut. Yeah, at the beginning. So he was the one that was actually executed. So it says that she was last seen with the recently deceased Arvik Zaltos 1 day prior to Arvik's capture by the town guard of Daggerford. She stands accused of conspiracy to conflict harm against its good citizens of Daggerford and theft with regard to the property and holdings of Lord Darwin Floshin. She was last seen wearing red robes and a black wig. 50 gold pieces for information leading to her arrest, or 1,000 gold pieces for her capture. And that is what the entirety of the wanted poster says. So I figured you would like that wanted poster.
Oh yeah.
So that's her black wig on right there. That's a picture with her black wig, but it does say that her description is a round-faced woman. So I figured you'd like to see Honey Boo Boo's mom up there. That there, Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, me.
So Estival, he just mumbles a few things and goes back into the Lucky Lady Tavern and slams the rest of his ale or mead, whatever you want to call it, and then he just takes off and then he disappears within the crowd. So you guys are here. So you guys have actually found out quite a few things. You found out that Meechin disappeared, first of all. The altar, you recovered the altar. It's gone. Also, that Meechin was here within Daggerford. It was confirmed. And now you have this wanted Honey Boo Boo Darwa Dalian for the involvement of the Lord Floshin estate crime. And then as Estival heads out, he says, when you want to get back to business, come and see me, and he just basically storms off, and he's got like a slight limp, so he limps off into the crowd and disappears.
I look at the rest of the guys and I point at the wanted poster and I say, "Hey guys, didn't Estival used to date her?"
You guys want me to show you this poster again? Too good.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the bank and put all my money in the bank, except for a little
Probably.
bit of silver and gold.
I'm probably gonna see if I
Pocket
can
money.
find the finger while I'm here. Just go look around, basically.
You don't see any signs of the finger, and actually, you've gotten with a few of the other rogue types, I guess you would hang out with, and you've actually paid several informants, and you've gotten with them, and there's been no word of the finger within Daggerford. Not at this point in time.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the florist and I'm gonna pick up a bouquet of flowers, and then I'm gonna go track Meacham down and give them to her and give her my sincerest apology for casting a spell on her.
All right. You track her down. She's at the guard station on. She's at the main gate, and you hand her the flowers, and she says, "This still doesn't make it right." She just walks back in. Then you hear that something like flowers being thrown away or something.
We always hurt the ones we love.
And then as you're walking away, you can hear a, "Can you believe the nerve of that asshole?" And then, as you're walking away, so. So you guys have any other business you want to take care of?
I tried mine. I just have to try some other time.
Can I go to the magic?
It is midday. Yeah, you can go to the magic store if you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Any interesting scrolls today? Anything on the discount table?
The discount table. Any markdowns?
Any blue
Let's
light
see.
specials?
Where are you gonna go? I would say probably. I would just say the general store, but it's just common stuff that you already have. So, hey, what's up, Gurnt? Gurnt, long time no see.
Nothing special, huh?
You have a trap idea? No, there's nothing special at this. No, not in Daggerford. And thanks, Gurnt, for the follow. I appreciate it. That's like the 500th follow. So, and the reason why I'm not talking is because I'm trying to dungeon master right now, and I
Nobody else
go
wants to
back
do
and
anything. I guess
forth.
we just wait
So,
and then have to go. Up
sorry
to
if I
the,
don't answer you immediately. It's not intended that
Well,
way.
let's go back then.
I'm just trying to DM.
Earth or whatever and tell them that we're ready to do something.
Yeah.
All right. So the rest of the, I guess, Barry, are you watching the game? I think he's watching. The game.
No, I'm listening.
Well, the party gets back together. Lormar, you've been pretty quiet too. What say you?
Nothing. I don't have anything special to do.
Okay. So as you guys get back together, and I guess you are heading back towards maybe Estival, or where are you heading?
Yeah, basically.
Anything
Estival.
set in stone? Yeah. Okay. Well, as you're traveling through the main square of the town, you see there is a huge congregation of people. There is sort of like a raised platform in the middle of the town central, and it looks to be a puppet show. And then there is a refreshing summer breeze that has brought the citizens of Daggerford out in droves. The markets are crowded and bustling, and as you move through the square, you hear a swell of laughter and clapping. A sizable crowd has gathered around the stall, dressed up to resemble a miniature theater. Hand puppets and marionettes parade about, and you recognize the characters as wood and cloth effigies of Duke Maldwin and Sir Estival. Every time the paladin speaks, he bows before the Duke, different